new year than starting off with opening up packages. I'm actually gonna use my box cutter for once because you guys know I'm terrible at using my box cutter. I had such a great like days or weekend, I guess, celebrating, like bringing in the new year. Brady and I, we actually went, this box actually says pulled open. Brady and I actually went out of town and we went to the like Lake Ozark area, like the Ozarks area. And we had a really nice time just relaxing and just like, I don't know, soaking in stillness. And I told you guys that I really want to do that. So yeah, I had the best time. I also didn't vlog it, which was my first trip not vlogging. And it felt sad in a way, but also like relaxing. It's sad because I just like love sharing my life with all you guys, but also kind of relaxing because I wasn't like working in any way and could really soak up the moments. So don't know if I'll do more of that in the new year, but I really did enjoy my time. And the first package was a like container of elderberry gummies, and these support immune support, so I picked these up. I really want to just be very healthy this year, like with my gut, with my body. So I'm trying to not only add supplements, but also like drink less, move my body more and things like that. So I'm adding in things like that to make just my life better. I feel like the minute I turned 30, I just was like, my body's falling apart. So yeah, the next thing that I got is this box right here. And let's see, I know I also got a package in the mailbox that has a book in it, so I'll show you guys that. And I got a new tripod. Now this tripod is actually one that I've had for a really long time now, but I wanted to get another one because I feel like the one that I have is kind of like getting close to the end of its life. So I bought this new one, and it's really heavy duty. It was on sale for like $34, so that's why I picked it up. But it's super heavy duty and just really nice. It goes out pretty far. This one actually kind of feels a little bit different than the other one, but it's like really heavy and it's really nice quality. So I picked up the second one. Also, another package that I got is this book called Rhythm and Muse, and it's from India Hill Brown, and you guys can see in the corner, it hasn't actually been released yet, so she sent it to me to read. I think it gets released in May, so I will give you guys my full thoughts on this book. Speaking of books, I did end up finishing Baggage Claim, and I reviewed this, I think a 3.8 out of 5, I'm pretty sure. It was so cute. I really loved the storyline. I also loved how the characters were kind of like falling in love, but also the main character was kind of battling like a secret. You don't really find out what that secret is until later. So really like that. One thing I didn't really care for was, I feel like, I don't know, they focused a lot on like body image, and I wish that the story had ended with her seeing her beauty in her own body as it is without like wanting to be a smaller size. And they do give like a trigger warning at the beginning. It says that the main character suffers with body dysmorphia. So I just wish that it had like wrapped up a little bit better at the end. Right now I'm finishing One Day in December. It is really cute. At first I didn't think I would love this book, and actually I've like grown to love it so much. As I've read it, I'm literally almost at the end. I'm on page 296 and I have like about 100 pages left. I didn't end up finishing my holiday like little challenge I had for myself to finish all the holiday books, but I did end up reading 7 books in last month. So if you guys want to watch that video and see like the books that I read, I will link that below. But let's head out. I want to go to Home Goods and pick up some candles. I really need to get some because we're running pretty low, and then I'm gonna go on a little nature walk before it gets rainy. And I also have a package, another Amazon package in the mailbox right now, so I'm gonna pick that up on the way out. I feel like since it's the new year now, everything in me is literally telling me that I need to like work or just like be super goal oriented, and I'm having such a hard time like shirking that thought. And I think it's because I spent a large part of my life feeling like that was what, I don't know, would bring value to my life. So now I'm just gonna go out and read for a little bit, do nothing, and shirk that idea, because I feel like it's the best way to start the new year, just like slow. I think I'm gonna sit here and read for a bit, but I have such a hard time being still. Like just like sitting and listening to nothing, reading nothing. But that's one thing I really want to focus on this year, is just like literally being still for no other reason other than just like chilling and relaxing. But I brought my book because I think I'm going to read for a little bit and then maybe just sit for even like 5 minutes just to like be still. Very hard for me just to like sit and listen to the birds, but it's one goal I have for myself this year. So I'm going to try to do it. Walked to another like little bench to sit at, and now I want to read. So I'm gonna try to finish more of this book. It's not December anymore, so I kind of want to get done with this book because it's like literally December's over. But one thing I feel like I've learned more than anything in the winter is that to enjoy the winter and like not be like having the winter blues or be just like in the worst mood is to actually get outside. And sometimes it is really, really cold, and sometimes like it's literally just started raining a little bit, so my hair is kind of wet. It's not cold today, but sometimes it's just like below, you know, 0, or it's raining or whatever, and it's gloomy and gross. But I think that there's still beauty in that, and I think a lot of the time we forget to look for it because we're like constantly yearning for summer and spring, or just like nostalgic for like the memories. And I was actually telling Brady the other day when I was listening to country music, I was like, oh, I miss summer. Like we have so many good memories in the summer, but I want to make good memories in the winter. And I hope that if I can make memories this winter, that when summer comes, I'll be like not nostalgic for winter, but I'll feel just like a sense of happiness and like gratitude for that season. Because I do think that a large part of why we love like summer or warmer months is because we have so many memories surrounding it. So like when we look back on it, we just like think so positively about it. So that's something I am working on this year, and it is not easy because I spent my entire life, I'm literally 30, I spent my entire life just like wanting to be inside when it's cold, especially my adulthood. As a kid, I don't think that I did. As a kid, I feel like I went outside a lot, but as an adult, I definitely went inside more than anything. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more, and then we'll head down to Home Goods. And I still want to open my package with you guys from Amazon to show you guys what I picked up.
Sway there in all the colors. Summer love. Lonesome dove folded on the lawn chair in all the colors.
I'm back in my car before I go into Home Goods to do a little shopping in there. I want to open my Amazon package and see what I got. I wish I brought my box cutter with me, but I didn't. So I need to figure out how, I have like an extra key thing in here. So I'm just gonna use this key to open it. I have been just kind of feeling like excited for 2023. but also just like a weird, I don't know, not sadness. I don't think sadness is the word, but I know who I want to be this year in 2023, and I know that to be the person I am in 2023, I have to kind of shed who I was in 2022, and I think I'm feeling like a feeling of sadness for letting go of her, if that makes sense. And even though I know that that version of me is not like who I want to be, I think I am just like a little sad that I'm like letting go of her. But I know that like the version of Shawnaci that I'm coming into this year is who like I want to be for hopefully the rest of my life. And I mean, you can change as much as you want like as you get older, and I think I'm learning that, but I just am feeling the feels around like letting go of who I used to be. And I think I can keep obviously the parts of myself that I like think are beneficial, but like for example, I want to let go of the person who was always trying to get validation from other people, and I think keeping that person or continuing to be that person allows me to stay in kind of like a comfort and like a safe space. And like you guys have noticed, like I don't really wear makeup anymore. I like don't really get my nails done as much anymore. And I feel like I'm trying to learn how to be confident without those things. And I'm learning how to like love all parts of myself. And I think that that is also something that has helped me to like enjoy every season, if that makes sense. Like especially winter. I feel like if I wasn't really leaning into like growth during this time, I don't think that this season of my life would be something that I would enjoy. I think in the summer it's easy to like be so busy and like crazy that you just don't like have to think about the things you need to work on or think about the things that you've been through. And I feel like in winter I've really been just like sitting with myself and like thinking about just everything. And so that's something that's really helped me get through the winter months, and to enjoy it more is to work and grow through things that I know that I need to work on. And hopefully in the next couple months I'll like truly fully be that person that I want to be, and I'll continue obviously to grow and be better. But there's a lot of things I want to work out on just as a woman and as a human, as a sister, as a friend, as a daughter, you know, all the things. So anyway, let's open this Amazon package. It only has one thing in it, and it is this book called Hookshot by Kendi Ryan. This book is actually one I'm really, really excited about because I think it's a series, but they're all like standalone. So I think that this is the second book in the series. The first book, like the cover, I just wasn't really drawn to, and I think that these are actually new covers, but I thought that this one was really cute. And I also heard that this is like one of the best books in the series, and it's not, like I said, a series like, because they're all standalones, but this is the same author who wrote what's it called, this is gonna drive me nuts. She wrote a book that like just came out not that long ago. It was a book that I picked up in the store, and I did like a little shop with me, and you guys were able to see me pick up the book, and everyone's talking about it, and Colleen Hoover has said that it's like an incredible book. And it's called Before I Let Go. So that's a book by Kendi Ryan that I picked up, and it came out this last year, not this year because it's 2023. But yeah, so this book is called Hookshot, and this is what the books used to look like, okay? Like, just these books used to have like pictures of men on them. So this is the one that I picked up, Hookshot. It used to have like a picture of a guy on it, and this is I think the first one, and again used to have a picture of a guy on it, and I'm like, I just don't really want to read that. But she changed the covers. But Long Shot, which is the first Hoops book, I think that's like the like series, but again they're all standalone, so you can read them alone. And that came out in 2018. Block Shot came out in 2018, and then Hookshot came out in 2019. So that's the one that I got, and I think they're redoing all the covers, but I don't think they're all done, so I got this one because the cover is redone. On the back it says, traded to a losing squad, cheated on, betrayed, exposed. My perfect life blew up in my face, and I'm still picking up the pieces. The last thing I need is her. A wildflower, a storm, a woman I can't resist. Lotus Dupree is a kick to my gut and a wrench in my plans from the moment our eyes meet. I promised myself I wouldn't trust a woman again, but I've never wanted anyone the way I want Lo. She's not the plan I made, but she's a risk I have to take. A warrior, a baller, the one they call Gladiator, Keenan Ross, charged into my life smelling all good, looking even better, and snatching my breath from the moment we met. The last thing I need is him. I'm working on me. Facing my pain and conquering my demons, I've seen what trusting a man gets you. I don't have time for this. And it says, I, period, don't, period, have, period, and so on. But he just keeps coming for me, keeps knocking down my defenses and stealing my excuses one by one, and he never gives up, and not now. And I'm not sure I want him to. So this is a love book. The book is, like, the words, if you look at them, the pages are pretty big. And it is 371 pages, and this is actually like roughly as big as a hardback, even though it's a paperback. It's just like a really tall book. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one, and I've heard really good things about it. Anyway, let's head into Home Goods and see what we can find in there.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, rest your head. Where you're going.
I'm back home with 1,000,001 candles, so I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up. I guess I can move this out of the way because I could probably put the bags on the table versus like in the chair. But I got tons of candles, and I mostly get the candles from there because they are inexpensive. This one I got is sandalwood and myrrh. Oh, it literally smells, I guess I can sit down. It smells like a little woodsy, I don't know, vibe. This one I got, it's sandal and cardamom, and this one smells like a Le Labo scent. It smells kind of like the scent Santal, which is my favorite scent. It has like a really woody smell, but it's kind of like sweet in a way, and I really like it, so that's why I got that one. That one was only $7.99. Now this one is wild to me. So this is 25.4 ounces. It's literally massive. The smell is relaxing lavender, and it was only $19.99, which is why I always go to Home Goods. They have really good deals on candles, and this one was $9.99. Another lavender and chamomile smell, which literally smells like lavender and chamomile. And then the last fragrance that I picked up, I actually almost got 2 of these, but I only ended up getting 1 because I was like, I really don't need to. It is oatmeal milk and honey. And this is one of my favorite smells. It is really like, I can't explain it. Every time I get it, I literally can't explain it, but it smells like fresh baked cookies, kind of like oatmeal cookies, but like sweet with honey. And I don't know if you can even make a smell for milk, but somehow this is how I imagine milk to smell, but it doesn't smell like actual milk. It smells like how you would imagine milk to smell. I don't know. That literally is the worst example of how it smells, but it smells incredible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am gonna put these candles away. One thing that I really wanna work on this year is to finish work by 5 o'clock, so that way I can make dinner and hopefully be done with dinner by 6. So that is a thing that I've actually been working on the last couple months, but I want to be really strict with it this year. So I'm working on that. Comment below what you guys have been working on, maybe the last couple months, how you've been healing yourself in 2022, how you want to continue to heal yourself in 2023, or things you want to work on. I don't really make resolutions because I feel like resolutions are a good way to kind of disappoint yourself. Like if you make a goal starting January 1 and you're like, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z within 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, I feel like it's a really easy way to disappoint yourself, and then you just start feeling bad about yourself by the end of the month. So really, I don't have resolutions, but I do have things that I've been working on in the last year that I kind of want to work on even more. Like for example, loving and enjoying the small mundane things like I did today, learning how to like love winter or love the outdoors. Like, you know, I also have healing and growth of my own that I feel like I've been working on, but I want to like dig deeper into. And also, yeah, just things like that. So comment below what you guys are working on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.